The 26-year-old Irishman won a back-and-forth battle over Michael Page on Saturday at UFC 303 to extend his unbeaten octagon run to 8-0. While Page found success in the striking department, Garry showcased his grappling to edge out the first and third rounds, and even nearly caught Page with a tight rear-naked choke attempt in the bout's opening minutes. After winning a decision by unanimous 29-28 scores, Garry reflected on his handiwork. "I'm f***ing pissed I didn't land that submission in the first round," he said at UFC 303's post-fight press conference. I'm livid. But you know what? I showed so much evolution today. I frustrated him, like I snake charmed the snake charmer. He likes people to do that dance with him, to move, to keep that flow, that rhythm, and he works well off that rhythm, that timing. I hit him with stealth mode. I walked him down. I prayed him. He didn't have a lot of success. I didn't have a lot of success on the feet. I wobbled him in the second round with a right hand. I seen his eyes go, and I was like, patience. I've been saying all week. I said it to Demian Maia. I said it to Diego Lima. I said it to everyone on my team. The key to beating Michael Venom Page was patience. Alex Pereira reveals a bad injury he received in his fight against Jiri Prochazka. Poatan dropped Prochazka at the end of the opening round before closing the show in the second round with a vicious head kick, followed by some nasty ground and pound. With that, Pereira successfully defended his UFC light heavyweight title for a second time, and is now aiming to become the first three-weight champion in the company's history by moving up to heavyweight and challenging for the title. Alex posted a picture of his injured pinky toe after the fight. Former UFC welterweight title contender Colby Covington is still sitting on the sidelines nursing a foot injury, but that hasn't stopped him from campaigning for a fight against the former lightweight champion. Colby Covington hasn't fought since his third unsuccessful title challenge last December at UFC 296, when he was dominated by current champion Leon Edwards. Chaos suffered a broken foot early in the fight and has since been nursing his injury on the sidelines. Fellow 170-pound contender Ian Garry tirelessly campaigned for a fight against the former interim champion. However, Covington isn't interested. The 36-year-old American has begun to campaign for a fight against Charles Oliveira, labeling him as a mentally weak weight bully. It's still a potential fight. The UFC hasn't shown much interest in it, but if you look at the landscape of what he said in recent interviews, that he wants to go up a weight to 170. He's a big guy. Former UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya announced Monday he'll fight current champ Dricus du Plessis at UFC 305 on August 17th. Adesanya dropped the gold after losing a unanimous decision to Sean Strickland at UFC 293. Strickland's first title defense ended in a split decision defeat to du Plessis this January at UFC 297. UFC President Dana White inadvertently spilled the beans on some of the UFC 305 card. In a video posted to social media last Friday, White stood in the promotion's war room. Eagle-eyed fans spotted Adesanya listed in the main event slot for August's show running out of Perth, Australia. While du Plessis' name wasn't visible, one obvious assumption to draw based on the video was that Adesanya would get an opportunity to win back the middleweight championship. Du Plessis, for his part, told ESPN's Leonard Solms in March he was expecting to be ready to fight again by the summer. He added that opposing Adesanya in South Africa was absolutely his dream scenario. "Fighting Izzy on home soil would be the ideal," he said. "That would be ticking a lot of boxes. He's one of the best to ever do it in the middleweight division." UFC 305 will at least complete half of the equation, and their encounter will be a long time coming. Du Plessis' victory over Robert Whittaker at UFC 290 in July 2023 positioned him for a shot at Adesanya, but a foot injury forced him to bow out of UFC 293 and opened the door for Strickland.